A group in Park City is asking the state to take action after 2 moose were hit and killed on Sunday.
In a story you'll only see on KSL News, news specialist Shelby Lofton spoke to a resident who says he's seeing more dead animals on the side of the road and that there are solutions to this problem.
Looking out in your backyard and seeing a moose mama and their calf.
That's what a typical morning looks like for Bill Sirocco.
That really is part of what makes living here special.
Visitors don't have to go far to find signs or silhouettes of the animals who roam here.
It's a tragedy when a moose or an elk is hit and killed.
Sirocco and the nonprofit Save People, Save Wildlife say it's happening more often. They believe these deaths could be prevented.
If we could get some wildlife fencing and some cattle guards, that would go a great way towards reducing the amount of animal fatalities.
They're asking UDOT to put up more barriers and add more wildlife bridges.
Build some crossings over 224 or under 224 so that the wildlife can move.
Sirocco said some residents worry these changes would take away from the view.
Our group would argue that a dead moose carcass or a dead elk carcass lying on the side of the road is probably more of an aesthetic impairment than wildlife fencing.
Save People, Save Wildlife says the longer the Department of Transportation takes to add fencing, the more animals may die.
We've been communicating with our partners at UDOT, constantly to get this fixed.
We want to put in more wildlife fencing as well.
UDOT is on board, but says there's other factors to consider.
We have to work within our budget, and we have the entire state, and this is an issue across the state.
Spokesperson John Gleason said wildlife bridges and miles of fencing has significantly reduced the number of animal fatalities.
They're never going to completely cut out those type of crashes, but reduction, that is the goal.
He said an issue with a contractor stalled the fencing project. UDOT and Save the People, Save Wildlife agree. This is a human issue too.
We're going to have an accident one day where a driver hits a moose, and that moose is going to cause, critical injuries to the passengers of that car.
All right, that was Shelby Lofton reporting.
Thanks, Shelby.
Yeah. All right.